Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage back in SnowRunner for another logging mission on an existing map. This time we're going to use the BOAR, and we're here in Northport, Alaska. This is our objective. Well, not that. This is our objective. Let's just restart it. I started this video with the Pacific P512. It was a disaster. We got stuck in a river, and we couldn't get out. Okay, so yeah, let's get this done. I was looking through the trucks, and there aren't many that... We can only put the middle engine in this, but there aren't many trucks that are able to get... It does have a race suspension, but it's somewhere in Wisconsin. Shocking we can fit the big tires on it, though. Can this do mud? No. We'll do 58-inch UOD 1s, I believe. Yeah, we're going to go for that. I already started building this, by the way. I went and sold the Caterpillar that we got back in the day. And yes, I was able to find the diff lock for the BOAR, so that's going to be helpful. That'd be nice, but we're not 15 yet. Well, that's interesting. This can't even get a log crane. So we're going to be doing this the old-fashioned way. I should have just used something else. That horn's a little strange. I'm not sure what this is based on, but it is a Russian truck, so it is not licensed. And we have to get 1 load of long logs and 2 loads of medium logs. So for the long logs, we're going to use this, and the medium logs, we're going to... I don't know what we're going to do for that. This thing looks like an American truck, though, you know? Yeah, I sold the Caterpillar 7070G. Because it's kind of useless when you think about it. There's really no good use for it. That's $180,000 I got to buy this. I experimented with a few other trucks, but no other ones that I had unlocked could even do the log carrier and crane combo. I don't think there's many that can actually do it. This is diff lock engagement. This is not diff lock always on. I believe we're stuck. Nope, this is never wheel speed. It's spinning like crazy, but there's not much I can do about it. Low plus doesn't move. Automatic, it doesn't move either. And we have no trees that we can winch to. These are all not capable of moving the truck. There we go. These are not mud tires, so we're going to struggle. we're actually probably going to be able to do the entire logging mission. Yeah, we should be able to. It depends on how long it takes us to get there in just this, with this setup. High gear is very efficient. Not on fuel, I might say, but... How are we supposed to get in there? I know how we're going to get in there, but how are we supposed to get in there? Ouch. Yeah, there's a backup alarm. Are we not going anywhere? What the heck? I didn't want to start. Alright, now, we've already seen how bad this thing is in mud. This thing hates mud. We're going to be doing an awful lot of winching in this episode. It just dies when it sees mud. It's almost like the all-wheel drive is bugged. It doesn't seem like the front tires always seem to have traction. This is not a good vehicle. I have to say, I completely hate this thing. Horn's weird. Engine sounds okay, but this thing's a piece of crap. Save yourself 180K. Do not buy this truck. I don't like it at all. My God, it just like dies. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Jesus Christ, you have to winch it just to get it going when it is a load. This thing's a hunk of crap. Oh, and mud? Don't get me started on mud. So I would use the Freightliner, but again, we don't have the Freightliner, so Freightliner would have been a great option for this. It seems like the best truck for Alaska. This thing is the worst truck for Alaska. Who would have known? Oh, now we're stalling, aren't we? If this is how it's going to be, we're definitely not going to be able to do this in one video. And I will finish it this time, because this shouldn't be that difficult once we have a truck that's way more capable. I started with this thing when we have the logs. I'm not going back to get another set of long logs. This thing literally hates mud, and I do not understand what the hell's wrong with it. Is it worth going that way? It can't be any worse. Is this the route that takes you over the frozen lake? No. Yeah, it is. I'm not going that way. So we're going to have to go left here. That's the first time it started with this load. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I didn't have to winch it this time. It just went. This truck sucks. My God, I've been better off by the Navistar. Okay, so BOAR, bad. And again, this is only the middle engine. I don't know if the top engine would be better. This thing is A+. It should be capable enough. You shouldn't need to have S plus just to get around a map with logs. And to my knowledge, the twin steer can't carry any logs, so. However, the Caterpillar, the Caterpillar that's in the game by default, that can carry logs. It actually has a medium log cart that goes on the back. Kind of interesting, actually. 770G does not have logging capabilities. And next thought about this, we might run out of fuel. This thing is extremely thirsty. Most Russian trucks are extremely thirsty, I've noticed. It's probably with the crappy engines that I have to use for them, because I'm not interested in actually unlocking the parts for this. I just so happened to find the engine that goes in this while I was exploring Taymyr. So I believe the Kolobs use this same engine. Well, the same engine series. We'll take high. Yeah. We are literally running low on fuel. This thing is really, really thirsty. Thankfully, there is a gas station on the way that we can stop at. Like, will we even reach that gas station up there? I know, stopping's not a good idea. Yeah, we will. We're gonna need it. So we need high to keep a decent pace, because this thing is slow as crap in the mud. This is not even deep, I'm not even saying deep mud, like this kind of mud, where it's like this snowy mud. You know, I really think this all-wheel drive is bugged, because I don't think it actually works. I have all-wheel drive enabled, but it acts like it's rear-wheel drive like half the time. We'll probably throw it back in auto now. Is this our turn? No, no, no. I do have to go down that road one of these days and actually get rid of that trailer. There's a split scout trailer back there. We barely fit through there, holy crap. It's just gonna hurt. It's fine with that. Most trucks I take through here, they cry in pain. I guess that is one advantage of Russian truck. Russian truck don't care about rocks. Russian truck go right over. American truck scream for pay. Decently fast though with an off-road gearbox. You know, I don't think the speedos in this game can be trusted. So I don't think they're actually. I think we're going a lot faster than 20 miles an hour at that point. I'll probably pick up the default Paystar and use that to log the rest of it. Because I think this is a waste of money. That would have been terrible if we would have rolled it there. I mean, if this thing is bad, I'd probably assume the co-lobs are going to be just as bad. So I'm going to avoid those. Oh my lord, what is going on? Oh, you guys are seeing this, right? See if we can winch that to that power pole over there. Jesus Christ. I'm like, wait. It's like the logs are falling over. I'm like, are we gonna unpack here or something? I really thought I was gonna unpack. Doesn't care about water. Especially current, like fast moving water, because this is a big heavy truck after all. Run as it was in Michigan, because the P12 that run took us forever to do one or two loads. I still never completed that contract because of how long it takes. This one's nice and easy. You know what? If we don't take all day, we might be able to grab another vehicle and get this done. Is there a trailer store up this way? Yeah, there is. We can drop this off up there. If we could drop that off here, and then we'll go back to sell this. Ooh, big kill with snow on it. Let's stop. Finally grabbed onto the dang pole. We're screwed. Wait, are you gonna move? It moved for like a moment. I got hopeful. We're gonna have to back it down a hill, I guess. Uh-oh. Please, for the love of Christ, do not jackknife. Do not freaking jackknife. I swear to God, if you jackknife, I will kill you. Hate this hill. You have any kind of load, it's literally a biatch. Oh God. Thank you, something solid we can winch to. I mean, if we're only carrying medium logs and a trailer, it shouldn't be that bad. This is extremely heavy. That's gonna stop us cold. Nothing else I can winch to. This thing is absolute rubbish. Diff lock is not gonna help it. Maybe it might. If we can get up this way, it might be okay. No, she's not moving. Alright, we're gonna have to back down the hill again. This BOAR is a pile of rubbish. I'm just gonna put it out there. Do not buy this truck. You are wasting your money. Young Sage, wasting money in SnowRunner so you don't have to. Normally I don't do that. But everyone else is like, oh, this truck is good. You gotta buy it. It's terrible. It's absolutely freaking terrible. Let's pull over this way and get into that snow. This hill is so rutted up, I don't even think we have a chance. I might have to reload the map. This thing's a piece of shit. Give me the POS. Ugh. Is this hill climb literally just gonna be a winch fest? Oh my freaking Christ. Yeah, we're actually at the top now. I swear, this all-wheel drive has to be bugged, because it barely does anything. This thing has, like, no front traction. I swear, it's just like the rear tires are spinning. God, I hate this thing. Hate it, hate it, hate it. You know what, hell with selling a trailer. I don't want to use that hill anymore in this thing. Well, going back down, it might not be that much of an issue, come to think of it. Please do not get stuck in here. For the love of Christ, if you get stuck in here, I am literally going to report this truck. Goodbye, BOAR. You are not necessary. This is what I want. I want like one of these. But we can't have that. We'll buy the crappy regular Paystar. This thing actually is a pile of crap. I'm gonna have to say it. At least we're gonna have mud tires this time, and all-wheel drive plus diff lock. Probably gonna want that for loaded down. I've owned this truck in the past, so. Ow. I want to get rid of my hair, I really do. You know what? I sold the log carrier. I'm an idiot. We don't need it for this one, but I better buy another one. Just restore the van on it. Yeah, shockingly, this does not have the, use the same color so we can paint the van. I'm going to put the van on it because I know we're probably going to need it. Alright, log trailer. Alright, let's go. 2 loads of logs, pronto. I was thinking about maybe buying the Navistar again. That's another very, very expensive truck. You know, we actually made money on the BOAR. Because a lot of it goes the diff lock. And the engine I already own. So, I made money by selling those parts. We're gonna take the risk. Keep forgetting the beacon starts off. So I wish you could switch that in the options menu. This is the way we went in the Pacific. It didn't go well. Thankfully, this is nimble enough to be able to make it through. That's the really good thing about this truck is that it can kind of go anywhere. Because it is kind of small. So we can take this as a little shortcut instead of having to go through that really deep crap. Now this has a much worse engine than the BOAR did. But it's also far smaller, so we have a high power winch this time, so that should be able to yank us right up that hill if we have to yank. We're doing the same thing we did last time. But really, in retrospect, I should probably have went a different way. Yeah, she will take high, so we're gonna use high. This truck is relatively thirsty. I think it's probably just about as bad as the BOAR. Yeah, this is the way we were supposed to go in the first place. I completely missed this access road the first time around. What the heck with this? I don't mind working at night. I mind shooting a video at night. I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. We are going to swing around so we can more easily leave. I was seeing what was available there. It's only been about 20 minutes since I started the video, I believe, based on what I was looking at. Mini logs. I do have a log trailer transformed, so that is kind of cool. I think I just figured out why the BOAR wasn't moving. That's why. This is really sticky shit. Kick it in gear a little bit. We should be fine on gas. Okay, maybe it's not as thirsty as the BOAR, because the BOAR was consuming like 6 gallons. Still pretty thirsty, but it ain't that bad. I always thought this thing was a little bit underwhelming. It is underwhelming, let's be honest. Because you can't change the... You're not allowed to change the engine. This only is allowed to have one engine. It's really sad they didn't make a tuned version of this engine, and they still haven't. Because there is, this thing has potential. Ugh, this might be the same deal as BOAR. I see players doing this. I don't think it does much. Like swerving like crazy. Yeah, moving a little bit does help, but not like sawing the wheel like you're about to avoid a crash. Basically, there's no truck that I've found that's actually like right here. This is why Alaska is like all the snow regions are like my least progressed regions. I've done almost nothing here because the snow is so bad. And there's like no snow tires in the game. Is there? I don't know why. This is called SnowRunner. They didn't put any special snow tires in the game. bit of a safety winch. Felt like we were going to go over in that little corner. You know what, come to think of it, I don't think, because now I realize how slow it's going to be, we're not going to be able to do this in one video. We're probably not going to use this for the second run because it's just pitifully slow. We're probably going to sell it and get a... And we'll see it, and well, I know for a fact it can tow the trailer. So we'll probably go for the Navistar that was the pre-order truck. I sold it for money because I needed money in the middle of my gameplay. And I found out it was just underwhelming without some of the upgrades that I got later. I'm not sitting here. That works. You know, because low gear and the BOAR barely did anything. Even though these had the same gearbox, the BOAR was horrible in low gear with tip lock. It was literally barely moving. Yeah, you don't even need the Paystar in such a suspension. I don't even think it's necessary. It's on another one. It's on one of the other Alaska maps, so therefore I can't get it. I don't think I'm actually good enough at this game to actually say that I could get to these better maps and be able to make a headway. I'm so bad at this snow shit. I'm just not patient. Also, as you look at our fuel gauge, you see what it does to our fuel. We are pretty low on diesel right now. Because half the time we're spinning wheels and wasting fuel. We lost the logs. Wait, we didn't lose it completely. Oh no! I think we're gonna be doing this mission without them being packed. Can I winch the trailer? Try and get it back on its wheels. It's not gonna pack. Nothing we can do. We can't winch that log. There's no way to. You can't winch a log. Yeah, we're just gonna end up dropping it. Well, there goes that. Delete cargo. This mission went terribly. Unfortunately, that's kind of what happens when the terrain gets really bad and your truck is not capable. So, that's the end of that. I don't see a use for this truck. I really don't. Let's take the parts off it. no good keeping that. But the winch, yeah, that's worth keep. It's worth selling that. Well, you know what? Ain't no good keeping it. Let's take our van off of there. I don't want to sell that. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I'm probably just going to use the Caterpillar and do it that way. Because we can just take the log trailer with that. That shouldn't be a big problem. This thing is much more capable. So, guys, I'll see you later in the next part. Goodbye.